everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve some problems, and then we just invite people who would watch my stream, at least pretend to watch my stream, or maybe try to watch my stream here. So, without any further delay, let's get started. First, let me get the questions which I would have to solve today. So once I get those, then I'll just get started. And this is my channel. These are most asked DSA question. I have a PDF file of most asked DSA questions. I will open that, and that is from LeetCode. So the problem that we are going to solve today is called valid parenthesis. Valid parenthesis. Let's search for it. And where is it? Valid parenthesis. Problem number 20. Right. So, what is going to be the intuition? And first, let's start a timer so we can see how much time does it take for us to solve a problem which is easy level. All right. Someone like my it's live. There is no live chat. Okay. Hi Akash. He also left. Forget it. So let's start. It says given an S string that contains just the characters. Here we have brackets. Okay, what can we do? But we know that for every closing opening bracket, we need a closing bracket. So we have one viewer, whoever it is. Hello. Alright, so for every opening bracket, we need a closing bracket. But if these brackets are like this, only then these are valid. But if it's like this, then they are not valid. So they should be opening and closing together, like in a sync. That's what I understood so far. How can we solve it? So what I am thinking, for every opening bracket, we can do some increment, or maybe we can use a stack. We can keep pushing our brackets in the stack, and whenever we close it, whenever we find the closing of that bracket, we pop. So we need to take a stack in it, most probably. But how will we take a stack, and how are we going to use a stack? Actually, it's been long since I have coded any problem by myself, so it is pretty hard for me to code it out or code any approach, but I'm going to do it anyways. And I can't think of only approach I can think of that I can go through this string every time I encounter an opening bracket. I can push it in a stack, and when I encounter a closing bracket, then I can just pop it. Let's just say I'm going through it. I encountered an opening bracket, another opening bracket, and if the closing bracket is same as the top, I'll pop it. But how would I know? How would I know if it's the closing one or if it's the opening one? Hmm. This is pretty confusing. Yesterday I solved a problem in just 8 minutes. That was also easy level. And if I can't solve this easy problem in less than 15 minutes, then I'm good for nothing. I've already wasted my 3 minutes. Well. Let's just try to code it out. Maybe we can just take a stack and try to solve it. Or maybe if there is, we can use a for a loop. A for loop. First, we should take a stack, as I said. A stack which should be of char data type. Let's just call it st. Alright, now we will go for auto. Why say auto when we have char? For char c in string s. Yeah, what can we do? Man, you're not audible. Can you hear me now, Akash? Aka verse live, aka verse live. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Am I audible? I think I need to change from headset to let's make it. Can you hear me now? Now you will probably hear what my family is talking to. So thanks for the hurt and thanks for being the number one fan the only fan who joined. You are my family. Thank you. Here. So let's start the problem. So I have taken a stack and every time I encounter an opening bracket, I will push it in the stack and just and whenever there's a closing bracket, then I'll just pop the top. Wow, I'll pop the top. Yeah, let's say if my top if my top is an opening bracket, like let's just say if my character is an opening bracket, we are going to push it in the stack. You know, mummies are so lovely. My mother just gave me a sandwich. Now I need to eat. I just started studying, by the way. I think I can never understand this split screen feature well. Let's forget it, man, and see if it is this. What are we going to do? We are going to do, we are going to push it in. Push C. Now, let's just say if, no, it should be an else if. Else if. Let's just say if these are closing brackets, let's copy them. I mean, why do too much hard work when we can get an easy way out? Mhm. We can just do a stack.pop. Let's see if there is no empty bracket, no opening bracket. Let's just say if it is empty, then what are we going to do? We are going to return false. If, let's just say, our C is the closing bracket for this parenthesis and our top is not this, or let's just say if uh, our C double equal to, if it is this closing bracket and C,
No. We should say top. Did we even take top? No, we did not take top anywhere. So if our top is not equal to this, or the third scenario, if, oh, why am I writing if so many times? And if C double equal to this, and our top is not equal to this, what will we do? We will return, oh, I think, yeah, we will return false. Yeah, pretty much it. I think I need the top variable also. It is going to be char, so we'll take char top equal to st dot top. Do I need to put it? Yeah. And, yes. And but if none of the cases is true, then what will we do? Let's just say we can pop the bracket st dot pop. But why are we popping here? Let's just say my loop entered in this and we returned false here. Okay, if that's not the case, if it's a closing bracket, this, if it's closing bracket only, then they will pop. So we can just do st dot pop. This is just so confusing. And out of this for loop, we can just return true maybe? No, we will return if the stack is empty. If it's empty, then it's a balanced valid parenthesis. Let's see if it works. Oh, did I just write a clean and great code in first try? Yes, I did. Wow. Wow. I should be awarded a medal at this point. I think Amazon should hire me. They need great engineers like me. But can we optimize it further? Hmm, there has to be some way of optimizing it. Let's just take an int, no, not top, tt, no. Let's take an int pp, huh? And rather than pushing, we can just increment pp. क्या? नहीं. And here we can just decrement pp. At the end, we can return if pp double equal to 0. But. We have to remove all those tag operations from here. If it's 0, then return false. But how will we tackle this problem of the top bracket? How are we going to optimize that? I should be taken -1 by the way, because we have nothing yet. I don't think I have any idea on how to optimize it. Mm, Indian households, fella. Mm, I really have no idea. How am I going to optimize it? I mean, I do have basic idea. Rather than taking a stack, I can take a top variable. I solved this question in a non-optimized approach in 15 minutes, in 11 minutes. I should be in Google at this point. We can optimize it further, I guess. Let's read other solutions. This one says 100% efficient. Bro, that's pretty much my code. Beginner friendly. I guess everyone used stack. But there has to be some way where I can just solve it without using a stack. I guess they are thinking of what I was thinking. File index. A stack? No. Am I thinking of a wrong approach or what? Is it even possible to optimize it further? There has to be some way. Because I know it can be solved in O0s, O1 space. Stack and in place. Okay. Yes, I am back. I was gone for some time. I guess using a stack I have already solved it. Let's check how can we do it in place simulation. Thus saving space, we can reuse the input string itself to act as our stack. Pretty much what I was thinking. Strings are immutable in Java, Python, Java, you cannot modify them in place. But I am in C++. Okay. Top at 0, which will act as our stack pointer, indicating the next empty spot in our in place stack. If C is an opening bracket, we place it in the top position and then increment top. Okay. Okay. Top is going to be our C. Oh, here we will do char top equal to C. I guess this should work now. Uh, this is PP. My bad. I think it should be -1. This is wrong. Let's keep it 0 for now. If C is an opening bracket, we place it as S top position, then increment it. I think that my approach needs some changes. Since we are going to delete these, let's check if our top is 0. If C is a closing bracket, then I think we should delete both of the strings that we get. At the S top position, if C is an opening bracket, to place it at the S top position and then increment top. Okay. Let's take it. If C is an opening bracket, I guess we will need to use int I equal to 0, I less than S dot size 5 plus plus. This will care. And we can take C equal to S of I for the time being. This should be changed to 0 also. I should just save the input string as if C is an opening bracket, place it at the S top position. Okay, C equal to S of top. Iterate through each thing here. If C is a closing bracket, hmm. If C is a closing bracket, then if this is 0, then meaning this, okay, this one is pretty much done already. If top is greater than 0, hmm. So there should be, no, this should be followed because if it's not 0, then it has to be greater than 0, which is at top minus 1. Look at the last pushed character, which is at S top minus 1. If this character matches a closing bracket, we effectively pop it by decrementing top. S of top, S of top, S of top. See, writing clean code is so hard. Like, why am I supposed to write it like this? Why does it must have so many or conditions? Still, still, it's wrong. Oh, I was doing it wrong. S of top equal to C. X is a pointer. Remember to shall in place for modification. Why are we taking char as a top? We should take int as a top. This was the mistake that I was making. Tough for me. Wow. Mm, I've already pushed the opening bracket. And if it's a closing bracket, start this 0. Last open. We have to take some last open as well. What is this last open bracket? Top is pointing to our top bracket. Let's try this as well. Why is it comparing it with last open bracket? And why is it comparing with last open bracket? Well, it is working fine, but why is it checking last open bracket? Why? Why are not we checking top the matching bracket? If I take top as minus 1, would I have to do? Would I have to take this last open? I don't think so. Let's try. Let's try. English look. Char C equal to S of I. We can increment top first and then solve it. No issues. You don't need to act like this, you damn shitty dirty compiler. You almost scared me. Uh, I opened the chat quite late, so I couldn't see this cute response. I missed your laughter. Well, this code is not working like this. It should have it, but it is not working. I think I should put it in my to-do list. A to-do list of why am I unable to solve this question and why do I not understand the approach? Why is it taking last open? Because my top is my opening bracket. To handle string that might be too short for in-place modification. Let's try run this code. Mm, it's an opening bracket, so my top is 0. Top stored, my character C. And then I incremented top. Oh, okay. All right. I get it. I have made, they have made the first. I have got the approach. I think everyone should just, dry run the code first. Only dry running can make you understand. Get last open, which was the last opening bracket, was top minus 1. But if I don't increment it, if I don't increment top and just store it, but then this top will become -1. Now I get it. I should write down the approach and the solution, but fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, LeetCode, bitch. It was the next problem that we are going to solve according to the sheet. Remove duplicates from sorted array. Array. Remove duplicates from sorted array. Remove duplicates from sorted array. I have already solved it, and I know I have solved it, so forget it. Next we have remove element problem. Yes. अकेले. I am yapping to myself. Yes. So I'm just yapping to myself. This is remove element problem. And why is it shows that I have already solved it? But I actually haven't. So your function you can create the first two elements of the num string too. It does not matter what you leave beyond the return k. Hence they are underscores. Given an integer number num and an integer value, remove all occurrences of value and numbers num in place. In order of the elements may be changed the order of the return number elements nums which are not equal to value. The judge will test your solution with the following code. Int value, value to remove. Int num is equal to input array, value to remove. If it is with correct length, it is sorted with no values. I guess this is to be solved by a two pointer. Let's just say I'm taking a pointer. First of all, let me start timer and start stopwatch. Let's say I'm taking an int top equal to 0, which is going to be pointing on the value. For int I equal to 0, I less than nums dot length I plus plus. Okay, now what do I have to do? If nums of top double equal to value, if it's equal to the value, what am I going to do? If it's not equal to value, if it's not the value, then what I'll do? I'll do nums of I. If it's not equal to value, then I'll do if it's equal to value. It's not equal to value. What am I doing? Nums of I equal to nums of top, and then I'll do top plus plus. What do I have to return? Return top. This should work. Nums dot size. Sometimes the Java in me just comes out. Now what? I I less than nums dot size. Does it work like this? Nums dot size. It was right. Int I equal to 0. I less than nums dot size. I plus plus. Cannot find symbol. What symbol can you not find, you bro? That's how we do it. Oh, wait. I will not look at the solution. This was very wrong. This should work. This this is not working, bro. What? If it is equal to value. No. If it is not equal to value, then I will save it. Uh nums of I not equal to value. Let's just say I have my top is pointing at this right now. And if my top is not equal to value, if my top is not equal to value, I should do top plus plus. No, I should. No, I'm not going to look at the solution. So at the top, I have value. But my top is not equal to value. For the zeroth number, I don't have 3. Means I have to top plus plus. I think this is where the problem was. Nums of top is not equal to value because here nums of top is 3. Is it not equal to value? No, it is equal to value. We'll come back again. And now let's say if nums of 5 not equal to value. Yes! Now it works. So it comes back here. Let's see. Alright, so I have solved one more problem. I guess I should declare myself expert in 2 pointers right now. Best time to buy and sell stocks. Let's write that problem. Best time to buy. I think this list should have included questions with a number. Let's take C++. You are given an array of prices where prices I is the price of the given stock on ith day. You want to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy one. Oh, wait. Let's restart the stopwatch and start. Yes. You are given an array of prices where prices I is the price of a given stock on the ith day. Okay. You want to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy one stock and choosing a different day in the future to sell that stock. Return the maximum profit you can achieve from this transaction. If you cannot achieve any profit, return 0. Okay. So you'll have to calculate profit every time. Let's just say int profit equal to 0. Let's take it 0 for the time being. And for int I equal to 0, I less than prices dot size I plus plus. Alright. So now, when do we buy the stock? Do we have to return the maximum profit, not the day we have to buy the stock or sell the stock? Let's just say, let's take int min price, which would be the minimum price that we have found so far. Okay, let's just say if prices of I is less than minimum price, then we do minimum price equal to prices of I, and we calculate profit equal to prices of I minus minimum price which we have found so far, and we will return profit. So we need some current profit too. Current profit equal to 0. Let's just say current profit equal to if no, we can just do profit equal to current profit bigger than profit. When we take current profit or we take profit. Don't tell me that I'm not exceeded because I have used I have used a for loop, but the time limit cannot exceed. It can never run unlimited. It will never go like that. I think we should try to optimize it a little more, like by moving this here to here. I can just define it here. I guess we don't need to define it so many define it as this variable. Is LeetCode facing some problem or what? Why is it so slow today? Great. This one is accepted as well. I think we should move to stock buy and sell too. I swear if it's hard, I'll try. There is a hard problem as well, and another hard problem, and then another hard problem with cooldown. Using the strategy, time needed to buy tickets. We'll do it later on. We've given the price, the size, the price, and given the stock ID. Each day you may decide to buy. Each day you may decide to buy or sell the stock. You can only hold at most one share of the stock at any time. However, you can sell and buy the stock multiple times on the same day, ensuring you never hold more than one share of the stock. Find the maximum profit you can achieve. मेरे को समझ में ही नहीं आया. Okay, so buy on day 2. Okay, and sell on day 3. Okay, profit 5 minus 1 equal 4. Okay, 2 and 7 day 3. And then again, you can just sell on the next day. Buy on day 4. Oh, that is going to be a little tough because every time we make a profit, we will have to change. Every time we make a profit, we can buy the same stock. Let's see if we can solve it. And profit equal to 0 and min stock equal to prices of I, and for int I equal to 0, I less than prices dot size I plus plus. Here, if prices of I is less than min stock, you can just use a ternary operator. Min stock equal to prices of I bigger than, or if it's less than min stock, then prices of I or min stock. And profit equal to, every time we make a profit, we buy a new yeah, pieces of I minus min stock. If okay, profit bigger than take main stock equal to prices of oil. Let's just see we have got this again. And we get into profit plus equal to this. बिजली गिराने मैं हूँ आई, कहते हैं मुझको हवा 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 हवाई, सूरत ही मैंने ऐसी पाई. This is not going to work like this. I think this is going to be solved by dynamic programming. Ha! I knew it. Let's set it on day 2. Then select here. 1, 2, 3, 4. हाँ. नहीं पता. If I can just buy an I plus 1. Issue is not in this. Let's try it. Our profit is 0. Minimum stock is at 7. As my minimum stock, price is I, is less than minimum stock. Then we take price is I. And then we calculate the current profit. हमारा 7 we have a 7. The 7 is here. Is 7 less than, no. If current profit greater than 0. Wow. Alright, I have solved one more problem. What new problem should we look for to solve? Intersection of two arrays. When did I solve it and how did I solve it? Why is it solved? Oh, I have taken two hash sets and if it's present in both of them, I think I need to optimize this. Anything impossible. Oh, 9 is also accepted. This one is already done. I think I should look for a new number. Intersection of two arrays has a second part too. As many times as this shows in both arrays. And you know it can result in any order. I think I can just copy this code and rather than taking a set, I don't need a set here. But map wouldn't work either. And set has a lookup of 1. So this would work in O1 or N. Unordered map, but map cannot be used. What is the other data structure? Uh, I can take a using competency array. Start stopwatch. Oh, let's see how can we solve it. I know an O(n) square solution, an n log n solution where I can just sort these two. In O(n) square, I can start a loop from this, and I can check if the values are present in this. But what's the point of wasting time in brute force? An optimal solution, I can sort these and go by pointers one by one. In the best case solution, I can store the values in a hash map. Maybe I can just use this way. Mm-hmm. Let's just say we have an unordered /1 for int num and nums1 #1 of num plus plus. We can use the same way here in ordered map #2 num1 and nums1 and num2 and nums2. Now that we have values, let it be a pair now. If #2 of p dot first not equal to 0, res dot push dot #2 What is the issue with this? Oh, indent. I'm just lazy. Yeah, this is same. Now is it giving wrong input?
Why is it not fitting?
decrementing the values if I found them. Um, and where's cluster count? And it's not. When we are iterating through hash one, and it's coming twice. Like hash बन गया इसका hash बन गया and two times आएगा hash बन गया hash two dot find oh oh no yeah yes you were there and I didn't even figure it out I'm playing any audio music for background or speak sometimes do math and do everything and doing that also do code forces I switch to that watching it looks nice uh, I don't think I'm into that live coding club yet. But yeah, I'm just doing LeetCode for the sake of getting a job. I can't figure out what's wrong with the solution, and I'm pretty much done. Though I'm not tired of LeetCode yet, but I'm planning to stop. Your voice is coming. I think it's because of the input type. Can you hear me now? Like, can you hear me now clearly? Can you hear me well now? Um, can you still not hear me? Yes. Yes. I think you left. Well, okay, forget it. Can you help me in figuring out what is wrong with this solution? Because I am done with this and I cannot find what is wrong. I'm pretty damn sure it's in the syntax. Can you help me figure out what is wrong with the solution? I know it's in the syntax, but I just can't figure it out. See the channel? I yeah, well, yes, I should see the chat, but I don't know how. To see the chat, I have, I'm using my phone on a side so I can read the chat. I've seen it. Can you figure out what is wrong in this solution? I don't want to use ChatGPT actually. P dot first. What is it? See, my output is very empty. It has nothing. It's returning an empty array. I don't know why. What is wrong with this? Yes, you said, ah, got it, but why do I not see any response? If I keep talking to Bangalore people, I'm going to speak like this for a very long time. You haven't shared it. You haven't shared what? I really need to figure out what is wrong with the solution. So once I'm done with this, then I will just end the stream because I'm pretty much done with lead code. I think I have done 2 or 3 questions maybe. And in just 2 and 3 questions, I got so tired that I don't want to do lead code anymore. Changing what? Should be hash to nums to plus plus. Where? Oh no no no! Yes, finally. Thank you. That I knew it. Oh shit. When did I start it? Okay, this is hash to num to plus plus. But this is still wrong. This is still giving wrong output. It's still giving only a single two. It, oh, I started. I don't know when did I start. And I equal to p dot second here. Fn greater than 0. Third and I equal to hash 2 of n. No, 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 no. I can use a while loop here. While I think I can just figure it out now. While hash 2 of n greater than 0, we can do res dot pushback n. I think this should work. See the chat? Yes, I am seeing the chat. You said make this vector and for. This would also work, but I'm trying something else. Like I'm trying to use a while loop here. I am seeing the chat. I'm seeing the chat. Can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, I am seeing the chat and I am making changes too. Can you hear me? Make this vector and trace for and n nums to f count of n bigger than 0. Mhm. I'm trying to use while loop here. If count of n it is. Yes, I did the same, but that doesn't work. That will add it only once. It adds the number only once. That is the issue. And now it's giving me 4 so many times. Oops. Now I'm taking it, I guess, according to. And it should be in hash 1 also. Hash 1 of n should also be bigger than 0. Only then it would work. Hash 1 of n minus minus. If this one works now. Hmm, yes, let's see if it will work as a final solution or not. Would it be accepted in one? Oh, yes, it is accepted in one go. Yes. Do I need to optimize it? Yes. But would I optimize it? No. How would it be optimized, by the way? It is being solved in one O1, no, O1 time and O1 space. Hash table, two pointers, binary search. It can be solved by two pointers, but the complexity would be n log n with O1 space. How would it be solved by binary search? Like, would I use binary search each time if I'm looking for a number? Let's just say one. I'll have to sort then. Finally, yes, finally I solved it, and that got accepted also. Alright. नहीं मैं खुद बोल रही हूँ कोई नहीं सुन रहा मेरी फैन बस मैं हूँ और हाँ मेरी फैन बस मैं हूँ एंड देयर इज वन मोर फ्रेंड जो मेरी लाइव स्ट्रीम देख रहा है ना वेरी थैंकफुल टू यू यश थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग ऑनलाइन एंड वाचिंग माय यूजलेस स्ट्रीम लैपटॉप में so now that I'm done with this problem also should I solve one more problem or one more problem yes or no exactly yes you are listening now let's look for another problem contains duplicate single number contains duplicate intersection of two arrays is done now the next problem is single number अगली बार बता देना oh thank you so much we are going to solve the next problem which is called single number let's see do POTD nah POTDs are usually very tough let's see POTD do you want me to cry or what what is this problem नहीं 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 so it says नहीं लूडो नहीं है ये लीड कोड की प्रॉब्लम है इतनी गंदी it says a number sum is the sum of the so in the border of a regular rhombus of the shape in a grid the rhombus must have a shape of a square rotated 45 degrees with each of the corner center in a grid cell bro are you sure this problem is supposed to be medium Are you sure this is medium? Yes, I'll just do the easy problems. Given a non-empty array of integers nums, every element appears twice except for one. Find that single. You must implement a solution with linear runtime complexity and use only constant extra space. This is actually one of my favorite problems. It is very simple. So, what was it? Hmm, what was it? That was XOR value, I guess. I'll just do. Uh-huh. And I equal to 0, I less than nums dot size. I know how to solve this. And in this we just do nums of I. I'll just XOR it with nums of I plus 1. At the end, I'll just return int this less equal to this, return this. This is one of my favorite problems. What? Sorry. Sometimes people do it wrong. Overflow. Okay, I guess this is not my favorite problem anymore. And less equals 0. There are given a non-empty array of integers. Every element appears twice except for one. I can just less. I can just XOR less with it. I get into NeoVim. I don't think I am built for NeoVim because I can't even make a to-do list application. So let me learn JavaScript first. Maybe then I'll think I want to get into NeoVim or not. My JavaScript is so cooked, but I can eat it. I think maybe you need to teach me how to. Do I need to take it as 0 or what? If I XOR a number with 0, what do I get? This is much cool coding. If written, you'll also share your facing mistakes. Really? I'll try it. See, I did this in one go. Yeah. Can I again? Sure. I'll really appreciate you teaching me stuff. Thank you. Now there is a single number too. Also check Discord DM screen. I don't think I would check that on stream. Damn, 114 stars. That is something to celebrate. Solve histogram. I am solving only array problems right now, and I hope that histogram. Psych it! Hi. Let's check histogram. You know, I was going to sleep, but seeing you all here, I really want to code a little more. Thank you so much. Oh, by the way, it's all right. I'm not going to use AI because I have to learn. Once I get good in this, then maybe I'll change. Then maybe I'll switch to code forces. This there are only two problems with the name histograms, like largest rectangle in histogram and design browser history. Which one are you talking about, Saikit? Uh, Here every number appears three times except for one, which appears exactly once. Find the single element and return it. How do we solve this one? Must the solution of linear runtime complexity and use only constant extra space. 84. Are you sure it's an array problem? I know girls doing live streams is fun, but and has advantages, but I'm not going to use my camera or anything. If you are here for fun, then yes, I am here with my broken humor. Yes, I know, right? This is so much fun, and I'm loving it. And this is all thanks to my friends like you, Yash, Saiket, and I guess the third person watching is me. Given an integer. So, any ideas how can we solve this? Saiket, I'm really sorry to disappoint you, but I don't think I can solve this largest rectangle in histogram now. Given an array of integers, heights, repeat has neither histogram bar, height, weight, or depth. There is one return the area of the largest rectangle in the histogram. What? These are the heights, and all of them have a width of 1. Do I have to return the largest one? Is it similar to the trapping rainwater problem? This would be, I guess, 5 times 2 is 10. This is also 5 times 2, this is 10. Oh, I get you. I get you. This one is good. This one is actually good. But this has to be solved by two pointer as far as I can understand. This can be solved by two pointers. But why this? Heights 2 and 4. Okay, the maximum area that could be possible is not exactly, it seems. I do think it can be solved by two pointer. Should I see topics? Nah, monotonic stack. You were right that this has to be solved by monotonic stack. Maybe because oh no, I do got an idea. I do have an idea how do I solve it. I'll just keep pushing the values in stack, and to find the area, maybe I can add the last values of the stack, and I can multiply with how many values am I taking. For example, if I'm taking 5 of the values, then my area would be the height of the smallest bar multiplied by 5, because I pretty much have an idea of how am I going to solve it. If I solved it, this would be my first hard problem which I would be solving by myself. Let's put a timer. Reset stopwatch. Start stopwatch. That's not how it works, but okay. Okay, let's. I don't know how to make a monotonic stack. Next greater element problem. No, I know how to solve the next greater element problem, but I solve it using two for loops. What do you mean? By myself, because most of the times when I'm solving hard level problems, what I do whenever I get stuck, I give it to ChatGPT and I say, fix the solution. ChatGPT fixes the solution and I submit it. That's how shameless I am. Thank you. Let's take a stack which has the value of n. Let's call it st. I'll keep pushing the values. There can be 3 bars also. If I take this 2 times 4, it's 8. If I take 1 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is going to be 6. Us is us. Exactly. Next greater element. Let's solve next greater element first. You are right. Next greater element. It's an easy level problem. Let's try it. How can I solve it using a stack? Cyclone आया हुआ है यहाँ पे. Damn. How are you? How are you feeling safe in a cyclone? Stay safe, man. Stay indoors. Mm, I can't seem to figure out what am I going to do this. Yes, we can definitely do such things. Collab stream is fun. I have no idea how to solve it. I don't know how to make a monotonic stack or what is a monotonic stack. Let's read about monotonic stack first. Monotonic stack is written either increasing or decreasing order. The main idea is to maintain this order while pushing and popping elements. The monotonic stack maintains elements in a fixed either increasing or decreasing order. So I would probably take increasing order. And if I encounter a value which is less, maybe probably I'll empty the stack at once. Monotonic stack में बोली 1795. Then we pop 9, pop 7, then push 5. Yes, I'm trying to figure out how to solve it. Push 1, then 7, and then when we got a number 5, this is an increasing order monotonic stack. We keep pushing until our top is less than the value that we wanted. So here you can see that every step the stack maintains an increasing order from the bottom to top. And elements inside the stack are always in decreasing order. While inserting a new element, all smaller elements are popped. प्रभु का नाम लेके शुरू करते हैं. Let's take a stack int st. But this is next greater element. Why does it seem so tough? Next. element. The one that you suggested. Can you give me the problem number? Why does it has two values? This I should just close it. Four ninety six. Bro, 496 has two arrays. Why does it has two arrays? And what do I do with two arrays? They're given two distinct arrays for each 0 less than equal to y less than or equal to time such that nums 1 double equal to nums 2 of j and determine the next greater element such that of nums 2j and nums 2. First I have to find out an index where nums of I and nums of 2. Any place where I am getting same index. For example, 4. This I have a 4. Minus 4 is underlined in nums 2. There is no next greater element, so the answer is negative 1. I can solve it, but in O and Q. First I'll check. In first loop, I'll go from this to this. In second loop, I'll go for each one to this loop. And for each of it, I'll check the rest of it. I guess I could just went offline. Why is this problem marked easy? Hmm, 1, 3, 4. All right, I get it. However, how are we going to use a monotonic stack in this? For 4, there is no next letter element. We are going to make two monotonic stacks for both of these numbers, and that is going to be increasing order monotonic stacks. So, two monotonic stacks for both of them, so that our query gets easier. And for 4, there is no next letter element. Okay, I have figured out how it is going to work. st1 for nums1 and stack int st2 for stack 2. Now let's go for, for int num1 in nums1 if num1 is greater than st1 dot top. What does top? I guess it's peak, which gives the top value. st1 dot push num1. Who took a break from streaming? I actually didn't take a break from streaming. I just got busy in some stuff in internship and all, and now I'm doing it just for the sake of doing some DSA because I don't want to. There is uncertainty in every job. num2 is greater than st dot read st2 dot push num2 both on YouTube and Twitch. Yes, I was on Twitch, but I did not stream on Twitch. I am planning to start streaming regularly this time. Bolo Dave? Dave? Why are you calling Yash as Dave? What I have some on-site problem for streaming. Yes, I also work on-site, but only 2 days. So most probably I'll take an off on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Now I have 2 more stacks ready after this. All I have to do is find two equal numbers and next greater elements than those. But that will take another for loop. And for int I equal to 0, I less than num7 dot size. Forgive me for this. I plus plus because I'm going to use double loops. I am just solving it as I can right now. Oh, there is a better way. If nums1 of I double equal to nums2 of I. Yes, I do have brains. Mm, but how do I access the next value? I have in a stack. How do I search in a stack? Do I have some function like stack.find? Or would I have to go through the stack and find the value? Uh, any idea how to look up in a stack? We need a vector int this also. No, I'm not using any headset or mic. I'm just using 300 रुपए वाले earphones. Or maybe it's because of this application. Let me show you. Here, this voice mode V3. I have this voice mode V3. You can also use it. It will improve the voice. Okay, yeah. Now, what if it is not equal? Else, how do I find a certain value in a stack? How do I look for a certain value in a stack in C++? Oh, mention not yes. How do we do it? Push to top value. We're not going to push. Use a different container. I think I should. Uh, it's Does anybody even use Stack Overflow at this time? Okay, let's see if this works. We will have to return the next value. Should I ask ChatGPT to complete this code? Things just got out of the hand. What happened? I don't think I can solve it. Forgive me for this. Complete my code. Sorry to disappoint you all. It does not have peak, it uses top. Okay. St variable is used but never declared. Okay, so I only need to use stack because I have to do query in second one. So I can just remove it because I don't need this, and this is top. This is not going to be st2 also. Okay. Else syntax is st variable is used. Traverse nums2 uses that to keep decreasing elements. Resolve previous elements. Store results in a hash map. Build answer for nums1. Okay, I have done this much. But why is it keeping a map? While sc.empty ending this. Okay, so we are using a map to store the values. Very confusing problem. I will do it tomorrow. If I don't come online tomorrow and solve this problem, declare me gay. I will be gay if I don't solve this problem tomorrow because right now I'm feeling very sleepy and I have back pain. Bye bye. Good night, Yash. Bye bye, Psychic. Good night. Bye bye, Yash. Bye bye, Psychic. Bye bye, Akash, and bye bye to myself.